did you ever go to college or film school? I did go to college, but I didn't go to film school. All right. What's up, everybody? Okay, so as I'm waiting for people to start coming into the live stream, welcome to the live Q&A. Today's Thursday, and I'm going to be answering the top 3 questions that I have received over the past week regarding video and film production. So, as you know, I have Instagram Live going on right now, but I'm also recording on my camera, so that's going to be posted on YouTube as well. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's get right into the questions. So before I get into it, any of you that are on Instagram Live right now and want to ask any questions that you may have, go ahead and put them into the comments, and I'll get to them after I answer these questions. So let's get right into it. Okay, so question number 1. What editing software do you use or do you recommend? In terms of editing software, what I recommend is, or what I use right now, is Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects. When I started, it was what was it? Final Cut, and that was primarily the one editing software that I used a lot. And then after that, I knew that I had to step up the editing software if I wanted to get serious, and so I did. And I thought the transition was going to be kind of hard, but if you practice editing and you know all the basic, techniques and shortcuts and things like that, the transition period is not going to be hard. What helps is knowing the basics, and after that, getting down all the shortcuts, because the shortcuts really help you to increase the speed of your editing and allow you to get things done faster. So if you are serious about editing and you are doing a lot more videos, what I really recommend is Final Cut's okay. I recommend Adobe Premiere Pro, and if you get the Adobe Suite, that's good because you get everything that comes with it. You get After Effects, you get Photoshop, you get Illustrator, you get everything else, and that's good because it's the Adobe Suite. So I believe it's like $29 a month, but you get everything, so it's really cool. So if you're just starting out though, I would recommend it. I'm trying to think, what's that? Just the basic editing software for Macs, because I'm not too familiar with PCs. But I mean, if any of you know right now, just put it in the comments down below. I just blanked. But anyways, Final Cut is good, but I would say if you're starting out and you want to start getting serious with it, I highly recommend Adobe Suite, Adobe Premiere Pro, things like that. Anyways, second question. How do you get a blurry background in your videos? So, in terms of getting a blurry background in your videos, what creates that blurriness is basically the lens. So if you have a lens that has a very low f-stop, let's say f2.8 or f1.4, the lower the f-stop, the more blurry your background is going to be. So let's say I am getting filmed right now with a lens with a super low f-stop. Right now my f-stop is bumped up because of the brightness of the day, and I don't have ND filter on it. But just for the sake of example, if I have a lens, let's say a f1.4, what that allows you to create is that blurriness. So basically that's all it is. And obviously there's other things that go along with it. If you're filming outside, you need an ND filter to keep that setting, but it's just the f-stop basically. So question number 3, should I get a monopod or tripod? Okay, so this all depends on what you're filming. If you are just starting out, I would recommend getting a tripod first. The reason being is because you don't have to keep worrying about balancing it. It's already set up. If you want to film yourself, you can film yourself. If you want to film someone else, you can film someone else. However, if you already been using the tripod and you're doing projects such as weddings or things that you are going to be moving around, but you still need to get like a steady shot, I recommend a monopod. I've seen people using monopods in weddings because it's always go, 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 it's on the move. You want to get a steady shot, but you want something that enables you to be mobile. So I recommend a monopod if you start doing those types of projects and you already have a tripod. So that's just my recommendation. I use a monopod. It comes in handy, and I usually use that when I'm just gonna get a steady shot and it's a run and gun situation type tool to have, and yeah, that's basically it. Okay. Did you ever go to college or film school? I did go to college, but I didn't go to film school. My college didn't have a film school, so I basically taught myself thanks to YouTube, but I also took courses online to get down the basics. Obviously there's things that you have to learn when filmmaking, and there's certain rules that you have to follow for the most part, but beyond that it's just creativity. So to answer your question, no, I didn't go to film school, but it's just how much you want to learn and get out of it. So that's basically all it is to it. Let's see. Hello. Hi, Julian. How's it going? So that's basically all the questions that I have so far. And if any of you have any more questions right now, send them in. I'm only going to be live just for a little bit. Not going to be a super long live today, but just so you know, send in your questions after this live stream is over. If you're not able to watch it right now, if you're watching on YouTube, put it down in the comments, send me your questions, and I'll make sure to get to them in the next live stream for next week. So for those of you watching on Instagram Live, I will pin my YouTube channel for you to check it out. And if you found this helpful, show some love, write down in the comments. This is what really helps me is your feedback. And I not only get questions through Instagram or YouTube, but I also get them in person. I work with a lot of students, and some of them are either doing photography or filming, and they ask me questions. So from those questions, I go ahead and add them to this for all of you. So every Thursday I do a live Q&A for video and filmmaking. So every Thursday, make sure to send your questions and I'll get to them. But other than that, I'm gonna sign off right here for the YouTube video, and I'm gonna stay on Instagram Live just for a little bit to see if there's any more questions. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.